Well, relative to his profile, Movsar Evloev may be the best fighter in the world that you've never heard of. Thankfully, you're playing with him here tonight. This is one of the best featherweights, if not pound-for-pound fighters in the world. And if I was to have to compete in an MMA round, this is the last guy I would want to be in there with. Absolutely suffocating, one of the best cardiovascular bases in the game. Outstanding grappling and wrestling, the emerging striking as well. And even when he was tested against Diego Lopez at UFC 288, Evloev still was able to rise to the occasion. Outstanding submission, defense, heart, championship medal. DC, I could go on, but the fight's almost upon us. All right, so here's the UFC featherweight champion, Ilia Topuria, undefeated when he arrived at the title fight against Alexander Volkanovski, and he was able to break through and get the job done. There is an undeniable sophistication to his game. He is a layered striker. He can grapple, he can wrestle. I haven't seen anything resembling a weakness on film, but I think his greatest asset is his ability to stay calm, cool, and collected in combat, and also to exercise some patience when it comes to pursuing a finish. He's one of the best finishers in the division, but it is never forced, it is never bat out of hell, and that's why right now he's the hunted and not Volkanovski at 145 pounds. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Movsar Evloev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, it is a far jaunt from the U.S. to Abu Dhabi, but this has become a very special backdrop. Great to be with you tonight as we broadcast live from the new Etihad Arena, which has witnessed a lot of UFC history up until this point. In theory, plenty more where that came from here tonight. Topuria gets up. He is back on the feet here. Lands a big right hand early. Placed with the hook there by Movsar Evloev. I mean, the hand speed just absurd. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Finds a home for that left hook. Frantic pace early on to this one. Man, this is wild. If you like offense, these fighters are going at it.
All gas, no brakes, baby. Let's go. Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Posture's up now. Huge elbow from the top. All right, right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Topuria getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Oh, nice.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Knee on belly.
I need you to scramble. Oh, right, it's a mount.
2 minutes to go in round one.
This is where he wants to be.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Topuria. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Side control. Trying to set up a choke here. Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. 30 seconds to go in the round. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Under 20 seconds now to go. And that one certainly found the target.
And now some separation.
Final seconds away again. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks the submission or big ground and pound.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. And it could very well be anyone's fight here.
We did that round, but we gotta do better. Okay? He's a wrestler. We know he wants to get the takedown. I need you to stay up.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down, getting taken down, and getting...
Evloev's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, John. I don't understand what is going on in this fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse, and that is on the ground in the grappling. I don't know, man. Pride is a weird thing, and it seems as though he's fighting with pride tonight. Oh, he jumped
guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Movsar Evloev.
Great defense by this fighter.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right. You
need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Topuria's back in full mount. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys going out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Evloev. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited.
And now he's inside control.
Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape.
1 minute now to go round 2. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Topuria is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Oh, right to the mount. Good round.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round. Evloev's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds.
Don't be stupid.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, uppercut. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Slips the punch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, you land, I land, is how we're doing here. Unable to land the head kick there.
He's hurt, he's hurt.
Oh, he is stunned, drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover.
He's going guillotine.
That guillotine looks very painful, and he's very close to the finish, but he cannot rush. He cannot allow his opponent to get to his back.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Topuria's pass is denied. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Topuria going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Topuria's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
And that was a solid kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. Oh, my God.
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got to fire in my hips, load you up, and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Oh, he's able to get out.
Well, good job. It looked like he was going to tap with his left hand, but instead, he bridged off to the right and turned back into him to release some of the pressure on the Von Flue choke. Beautiful defense. He's got to be careful here.
Well, he's got his back now. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous. Beautiful transition.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passed the half guard.
Evloev's right back to the full mount.
He's working on the armbar.
Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep.
Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, man. That was awesome. You really hurt him at the end of that round now. He is not going to recover, okay? I want you to go out there this round, and I want you to get up.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure on.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. While the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very unusual.
Put him to sleep. That leg kick hurt.
Big right hand there. Nice side kick. Ooh, and he caught the kick. Yes, catches the kick and counters with the takedown. Evloev's in half guard. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less controlled because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. He's setting up the armbar. What tight armbar.
Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Under 3 minutes now to go on the round.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow.
There will be no yellow flag for targeting. This ain't football. In fighting, it's all fair, and it's getting worse.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Evloev. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Evloev's an absolutely bloody mess right now. Cut man knows he's got his work cut out for him between rounds.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. So I'm gonna hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's gonna continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Evloev's right back to the full mount here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Push him up! Push him up!
Final seconds here.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Oh, he's getting it deep.
Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Inside control, you got a couple options. He goes knees on belly.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Evloev's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Ready, fight. Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Oh, that kick is good by Topuria.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Oh, boy, look at that gash.
Big overhand right. All right, ref has called a break to the action here, likely to call in the doctor to look at that cut, and a lot of blood donation going on right now.
And for as fun as this fight has been, I can only hope that the physician still lets this guy fight. He wants to fight. He wants to continue. Let him go.
All right, that is going to do it, man.
I knew he was going to stop it. You could have let the guy fight. Give him a shot. Give him a shot, John.
I don't know, man. Live to fight another day. You could stick 3/4 inside that thing. All right, that'll do it. We are going to show you some of the replays of what was a really exciting fight, and accumulation of damage ended up bringing an end to this one, DC.
It was a constant buildup of damage, John, over the course of the fight. At that point, all the targeting of the strike prompted the referee to say, hey, let me get the ringside physician in here, take a look to see if this guy can continue to fight.
Clean up on aisle 9 as we get ready for the next fight, but congratulations to the winner. With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria!
Well, he wasn't much for words during fight week. He just kept saying, and still, and that's exactly how it goes down tonight. Congratulations to the UFC featherweight champion of the world. Starting to close that gap on the all-time greats, too, with this result tonight.
He is one of the greatest featherweight champions we have ever seen. He carries himself with a demeanor that says that you will not take this belt from me.